Every human being who has ever lived has shared a single, terrifying fate. We all die. For 300,000 years, death has been the one unbeatable enemy. But what if I told you that in the eyes of modern science, death is not an inevitability? It is a disease, a massive biological glitch that we are finally starting to hack. Today, on Scientific Essence, we are exploring the most ambitious project in human history, the end of death. From rewriting your DNA to uploading your soul into a machine, we are standing on the edge of eternal life. Are you ready to live forever? To stop death, we must first understand why we rot. Inside every single cell of your body, there is a biological countdown. These are your telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of your DNA. Every time your cells divide to keep you alive, these caps get shorter. Think of them as the fuse on a stick of dynamite. Once the fuse runs out, the cell enters a zombie state called senescence. It stops repairing itself, it leaks toxins, and you begin to wither. This is the root of aging. But scientists have found a secret weapon, an enzyme called telomerase. In a laboratory setting, we have used this enzyme to make human cells biologically immortal. The question is no longer if we can stop the clock, but when we can do it safely inside your body. 3D animation of the CRISPR-Cas9 scissors, cutting a glowing DNA strand, show the immortal jellyfish resetting its life cycle. But what if we could rewrite the very code of life? Enter CRISPR-Cas9, a genetic word processor that allows us to edit your DNA as easily as a text message. In the deep oceans, a tiny creature called the Immortal Jellyfish has already figured it out. When it gets old or sick, it literally transforms its cells back into their infant state and starts life all over again. By studying the chemistry of these biological marvels, we are learning how to trigger cellular rejuvenation in humans. Imagine a future where a single shot of a gene-editing cocktail doesn't just cure a disease, but resets your biological age by 20 years. This isn't science fiction anymore, it's a laboratory reality. A brain turning into a glowing network of fiber optic cables. Show a massive data center in space or underwater. But biological bodies, no matter how well repaired, are still fragile. They can be crushed, burned, or broken. This is where physics meets consciousness. Some of the world's leading neuroscientists believe the ultimate path to immortality is digital. Your brain is a network of 86 billion neurons, firing electrical signals in a specific pattern that makes you, you. This is your connectome. If we can map this pattern and upload it into a silicon-based supercomputer, you would effectively become immortal. No more oxygen, no more food, no more decay. You could exist for trillions of years, living in hyper-realistic simulations or traveling across the galaxy as a beam of pure information. Dystopian shots of overcrowded cities, then a shot of the Entropy, stars fading out in a dark universe. However, fighting death means fighting the most fundamental law of the universe, entropy. The second law of thermodynamics states that everything must eventually fall into disorder. If humans stop dying, we face a terrifying paradox. A world of overpopulation, where the rich live forever, while the poor remain mortal. A world where new ideas are smothered by the weight of ancient minds. If we delete death, do we also delete what it means to be human? Is a life without an end actually worth living? The chemistry of our bodies wants to survive, but the physics of the universe wants to tear us apart. The Scientific Essence logo, a hand reaching out to touch a glowing digital DNA strand. We are the first generation in history with the tools to challenge our own mortality. Whether through biological repair, genetic hacking, or digital uploading, the frontier of immortality is open. But as we step into this new era, we must ask ourselves, are we ready for the consequences? Tell us in the comments, would you choose to live forever? Or is the beauty of life found in its ending? For more deep dives into the science that defines our future, subscribe to Scientific Essence. The future is here, and it is immortal. Thanks for watching.